Are we rolling? I can't tell. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Well, it's a stormy, stormy day here in Oklahoma. Southeastern, east central Oklahoma. I guess probably all over. This started last night, right after midnight, and it has not let up. And it was just drying out from the last rain, which sucks on my kind of how I make a living. It's hard on me. It shuts it down. It don't slow it down. It shuts it down. And all I can do right now is I'm trying to figure out a few things I can get done today, maybe around the house or around town. And I'm thinking, my dad has 2 buildings full of old classic cars, muscle cars. I'm thinking about putting those on internet. They've been on YouTube. They've never been on there. My dogs are arguing right now. We got a CJ, quit. We got a mutt we found, or that was dumped out here, and we don't let her in the house, but she's a good girl, and she just wants to be these dogs' friends, and they just can't stand it, and it aggravates me. They should be used to her by now. But what I want to do, I was going to do something about the, if a person has an opinion on something, it doesn't necessarily mean he's jealous or he's a hater. He can have an opinion and not be that. And I have my opinion on camp people that go out and put RV channels together and nomad channels, and I have and suck money off the public. I do. I have a problem with that. That don't work, or I'm just going to tell you that's drawing disability and probably wasn't a thing wrong with them when they got it. Some don't fall, some fall in that category and then some don't. But then yesterday, after watching I don't know how many videos, and it's mostly the women. Of course, they're going to care about this more than the men, but don't say the men don't. I was going to do a video on the panhandling and what we actually know about these people we're actually supporting. Do we really know these people? And that's a video coming. I just can't seem to get it together. I just can't get happy with the video I made. But after watching yesterday's few videos on YouTube, people that I follow, and I still follow. Don't get me wrong. I'm still going to follow them. To a point. Till unless I make them mad, they don't want. They say I make them mad, or they make me mad, whatever. But we got a couple on there. Number one. I walked in the convenience store yesterday morning, and they had CBS This Morning on, and they had this same subject some of these ladies are talking about, and I just want to tell you, I've got there's 2 subjects I want to talk about. I want to talk about Nomadland and the Oscars, and I want to talk about what some of these people, they ask about naming their RV. I think an RV with a name's stupid anyway to begin with, okay? I just do. But that's me. That's my opinion. I'm not going to name mine. I haven't yet. It's a Class A diesel pusher, 2002 model. Newmar. It's a good brand. 60,000 miles on it. 66, I'm sorry. And I'm just going to call, maybe her. Because vehicles are always her. I didn't name my race cars. I won 8 championships in 11 years, didn't name my cars. I called them her, she, honey, whatever. So I did kind of, in a way, do that, I guess. I didn't name them. But Nomadland. I've watched it several times. It's okay movie. It's got its hush. It's got its parts. It's got its good parts, and it's got its silly parts. And I guess that was some lightning there. I guess some of these people were stand-ins or extras, so it sounded like they were giving their acceptance speech. I mean, it was horrible to listen to these pathetic people. I'm sorry, they are. You got no life. But Nomadland is not Oscar worthy. Okay? How do you know what Oscar worthy is? Well, you know, I watch a lot of damn movies. We were in the video business for a lot of years. I'm pretty good at knowing what's junk and what ain't. But there's a lot of junk movies out there that weren't critically acclaimed that should have won awards because they were awesome as hell. And a lot of critically acclaimed movies that weren't worth a damn that shouldn't have won a damn thing, but they did. You know, kind of like Cher, she should have won in Mask, but they felt sorry for her, and that piece of shit Moonstruck, she got all the awards in that because that was only a mercy deal. That's all. It's kind of like a referee making a bad call for one team, and he'll totally make it up, you know, here in a little bit. Just human nature. Nomadland is not good enough to win an Oscar. There's two things that come to my mind. Well, the one thing comes to my mind is there's just not enough quality movies out there. The movies that are winning lately are horrible. Nomadland's not the only one. Okay, I mean there's been several. Of course, the ratings are down. The Oscars nobody hardly watches anyway. But it's a good documentary type / maybe a nonfiction and fiction both mixed in there. I mean, hell, I got it right now. I'm watching it right now. I'm watching it again. I'm trying to figure out the parts that maybe I missed. But I do like the movie because David Strathairn is a damn good actor. Frances, what's her name, McDormand, in all those Coen Brothers movies. First time I saw her was in Raising Arizona. I mean, she's awesome. But that doesn't mean that you automatically hand them an Oscar. The movie's not good enough. It had to be like a competition. Okay, with that being said, I'm through with that. And all these ladies opening their champagne and giving their acceptance speeches because they were either stand-ins or, you know, or crying because, oh, the nomads is up. Oh, God, it's a oh, God, it's a way of life that's been put down so long. I'm so happy because it's, we finally got our dues. Really? Is that really? I mean, no. I don't hear nobody putting down. I do put down van life sometimes if it needs to be talked about. Maybe I put it down, but it needs to be talking about it, putting it down. You know, there are people that are mean out there, and misery loves company, and blah blah blah. Well, I'm not a miserable person, and company's fine, and company's not fine. I don't care either one. I don't want for nothing. I'm not financially strapped. I don't need a YouTube channel to panhandle my money, and I don't need to try to get disability because I don't want to work. And you know, there's a lot of able-bodied folk out there making money off of YouTube channels, and there's nothing wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with them. They can be out working. There's a guy right now that I'm watching. I can't even remember his name. I cannot believe that. It slipped my mind. But he's in a Toyota camper, and now he's putting it in storage, and now this was yesterday or today, put the camper in storage. Now he's driving truck until it's time to go camping again. Okay? That's the kind of guy I will support. What is his name? Is it Living It or No, not Living. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, he's got a dog named Sophie, and that guy right there is the guy I would support because he's got his stuff together. He's working, and yes, he has a PayPal account and a YouTube channel, but you know he's trying. So he's not trying to mooch off of you. He's actually he's working too. He's trying to get money while he can and make it while he can and grab it while he can. Grabbing the bull by the balls, that's what he's doing. So, anyway, with that being said, there's another thing. And we got another guy right here I want to talk about. I'm trying not to mention names too much when I say something because I don't want... This will eventually get out. It may take years. Somebody will see it and say, hey, did you see this? They're talking about you. I know how this shit works. Hey, go on. Anyway, the camper van. The guy bought a Bigfoot camper. Got rid of his Class A, gave it to his buddy. And these guys don't get up till noon. And then you got to beat on the door of one of his buddies. I mean, I'm thinking, and he's got a channel too. His buddy's got a channel too. So I know, I mean, and they're so damn big you can't even hardly move. I mean, you know what kind of people they are. Hell, there's people around here like that. You immediately know. Maybe the greatest guy in the world, but they're not any older than me. In fact, they're probably younger than me. And I mean, I know what's going on here. So, you can see it. You don't have to be an Einstein just to see what's going on. But, that being said, the last thing I want to point out. You're looking for a name, and I think he finally found one for his Bigfoot RV. I think somebody ought to have since these RVs are your pals, or your friends, I think somebody out there in RV YouTube panhandling land needs to step up and have the courage to name I would name mine PayPal. Just put it on the side of it. The PayPal Express. Because that's exactly what's going on. I'm not saying you didn't save up some money somewhere maybe. But, or maybe you got you a little bit of a place and you flipped it and you were able to do that, and you're kind of trying to still live off the money from flipping things, and without, doing everything you can do to not do anything. So, but when you can't get up at noon and you can't hardly move just a damn big, I'm sorry, I don't have much respect for you, buddy or lady. If you're going out there and trying, I don't care what size you are. I'm a fat boy too. If you're going out there and trying to make a living and do things, look, I'm still old school. I was raised like that. Those traits mean something to me. So, these are my opinions. Am I a hater? You can call me a hater if you want to. If that makes you feel better, that's fine. These videos make me feel better, because I think it's way past time that somebody's called these people out. And there's channels on there now that's calling them out a little bit. But, of course, all my haters out there, they're not haters. Trying to figure out what you're doing, who you are. They're trying to figure out whether they need to support you or not. And if you are panhandling off your YouTube channel, making money off there and not doing much anything, you need to be called out. And you need to have some thicker skin. Because this ain't just gonna end. It's just, this stuff has just started. So if you can't handle it, then try to do something else, or grow a pair and put up with it, live with it. Okay? So anyway, I think the thing to do would be name your channel, name your new RV the PayPal Express. I think that's a good idea. Yep. And before I go, one more time before I say God bless, I'm just going to say God bless right now. God bless you. God bless America. Nomadland is not Oscar worthy.